Good morning, my dear students. Today, I am going to discuss under general principle and process of isolation of elements a few metals, examples to how to extract from their ores. Let me discuss the extraction of these metals, specific examples. I am Dr. Gunasekaran, Professor of Chemistry, who is taking class for you. So, under this, as I already told you, extraction of metals from their ores, I am going to discuss 1. Copper, 2. Zinc, 3. Iron, and 4. Aluminium. So, I will discuss one by one. First, let me take copper extraction. Copper generally occurring in the form of the following ores: cuprite, Cu2O molecular formula, and from that copper is extracted. The same way, copper pyrites, example, the molecular formula CuFeS2, copper can be extracted. Copper glands, that is the cuprous sulfide, that is from which copper is extracted. Malsite, a mixture of two compounds, copper carbonate, copper hydroxide, copper can be extracted. So here I am going to take copper pyrites ore from which how copper can be extracted. I am going to explain with the preparation and extractions. Kindly follow. Extraction of copper from copper pyrite, that is CuFeS2. Step 1, grinding. Kindly follow. We have discussed already 5 steps. The same steps here we are following. Naturally occurring copper pyrites, formula CuFeS2, is finely powdered by grinding in a ball mill. So, the natural occurring copper pyrites is converted into powdered form. Step 2, the finely crushed ore, powdered ore, is concentrated by froth flotation method. Please follow. Because it's a sulfide ore, always the suitable method is froth flotation process. Kindly follow. Then step 3 and 4, I am combining here, that is conversion to more suitable form and extraction of metals. Conversion to more suitable form, and from the more suitable form, the extraction of metal, that is impure metal. A. Roasting, B. Smelting, and C. Besmerization. Kindly follow. So, what is roasting here? The concentrated ore is roasted in a reverberatory furnace in the presence of excess of air. What is happening here? Arsenic and antimony impurities normally present along with this ore are removed as volatile impurities, oxides. So just see the reaction. 2 moles of CuFeS2, we are roasting with the oxygen, cuprous sulfide, ferrous sulfide, and sulfur dioxide is going out. Kindly follow. The next one, again, the cuprous sulfide that is formed, it is again roasted again. We are roasting, again and again. That is with oxygen. So it is converted, sulfide ore converted into copper, the oxide ore, that is sulfur dioxide again converted, that is going out from the extract, from the ore. Now, finally, the ferrous sulfide that is formed with the first step reacts with oxygen to form ferrous oxide and sulfur dioxide. Kindly follow. This sulfur dioxide is again going out. So, what we are getting here in this case, where our aim is we are going to concentrate on cuprous oxide as the corresponding the final form of 4, that is impure metals we are extracting kindly. So the next what you are getting now, smelting we are using. What is smelting? The roasted ore is mixed with coke and sand and smelted in the blast furnace. We have shown already the diagram. One is blast furnace, another is the two furnaces we are using for in this case blast furnace we are using. So here coke and sand are melted in the blast furnace. Ferrous oxide combines with silica to form slag, which is removed. So ferrous oxide reacts with the sand converted into slag, FeSiO3 in the form of slag waste. It was removed. The unreacted that is ferrous oxide, reacts with cuprous oxide and forms cuprous sulfide and ferrous oxide. This molten mass is called matte. This is called matte. Kindly follow. So, ferrous sulfide reacts with cuprous oxide, forming cuprous sulfide and ferrous oxide. This molten mass is called matte. We are calling. What is matte? Sometimes they will ask you. So next step, the polymerization continuation. The molten matte is transferred to a polymer converter. Please follow. And a blast of air mixed with the sand is blown through the molten mass. Here, cuprous sulfide and ferrous sulfide, which have not been completely oxidized in the reverberatory furnace, are oxidized further into cuprous oxide and ferrous oxide. So, ferrous oxide thus forms a slag of FeSiO3 with SiO2 and was removed, while C2O, cuprous oxide, reacts with unreacted cuprous sulfide to form impure copper. Kindly follow. So this we have already discussed in the self-extraction. Under this we have discussed this phenomena. Kindly follow. So this is the reaction. FeS 2 moles reacts with 3 moles of oxygen to form 2 FeO to form 2 SO2. So we are getting this first one correspondingly. The second FeO reacts with SiO2 form a slag which was removed from the instrument, that is the polymerization apparatus. Then cuprous sulfide, it is oxidized by oxygen to cuprous oxide and SO2. And cuprous oxide again reacts with the cuprous sulfide to give impure copper and sulfur dioxide. So this is the way we are extraction. Kindly follow. The molten mass is poured off from the converter and allowed to cool. During cooling, the dissolved SO2 escapes from the surface of the copper. The copper so produced is blister copper. It contains 99% of copper. 98% of copper. Kindly follow. So this is the apparatus used for polymerization. Kindly follow. This is the polymer converter. This is the molten matte here. This is here. Sand and air we are putting here. That is through this. So that through the holes it is enter into that, forming a slag. Kindly follow. Now for step 5, purification. So normally we have informed you, electrolytic refining is the normal method used for purification. So impure copper is purified by electrolytic method. In the electrolytic method, a large piece of impure copper rod is made as an anode and a thin piece of very pure copper is made as a cathode. So suppose we are taking a cell, kindly follow. And here the rod, impure rod, this is copper, impure, connected by a wire. This is a pure copper again. This is pure, connected by wire. Kindly follow. So here a suitable electrolytes we are taking of copper electrolyte. So in electrolytic method, a large piece of impure metal is made as anode. This is made as anode, means oxidation takes place. And a thin piece of very pure copper, that is a very pure wire, is made as a cathode. And an acidified solution of copper sulfate is used as an electrolyte. So here we are using copper sulfate solution. That is an electrolyte. Kindly follow. This is a specific example of electrolyte. So both, so that is electrolyte dipped in the same solution of copper sulfate electrolyte. On passing electric current from externally, what is happening now? 100% of pure copper is deposited on the cathode. So this is the pure copper. So after some time, what will happen? You can see that this rod become like a wire, impure rod become like a wire, whereas pure is becoming as a rod. Kindly follow. This is pure, this is impure. So externally connected. So inside copper sulfate. Kindly follow. So what will happen now? Impure metal copper is converted is 100% pure copper by electrolytic refining. Kindly follow. So this is the actually the vessel. Kindly follow what I am showing here. This is the vessel. We are taking copper sulfate as electrolyte. Kindly follow. Mud containing gold and silver will be settled at the bottom. So here this impure copper, this is the rod, connected externally wire by this. So this is cathode, this is anode, this is the pure copper. So what will happen now? Actually it is shown as a rod. Now you can just assume it is a simple a wire like, so that the impure metal rod dissolves slowly. And these ions, now what will happen from the solutions, copper ion is going on, deposited on the pure, getting this wire becoming rod-like. Kindly follow. So this is the idea you must have. So that is regarding for copper extraction. So let me go for the next extraction of zinc from zinc blend. That is zinc sulfide. Again, it is a sulfide ore. So, importance, the ores of sulfurs, the zinc or zinc blend, zinc sulfide, from which zinc can be extracted. Calamine, another zinc carbonate, ores of zinc can be extracted. Zincite, zinc oxide, that is again zinc can be extracted. Here I am taking zinc blend, zinc sulfide ore I am taking to extract the pure zinc. Kindly follow. Again as usual we know the steps: grinding, concentration, conversion to more suitable form, extraction of impure zinc and purification of pure zinc. This is the method, 5 method generally I have discussed, that is here we are following. As usual, first is zinc is mainly extracted from the ore zinc blend. The naturally occurring zinc blend is finely powdered by grinding in ball mills. So converted into powder form. Step 2, we have to concentrate this powder form into concentrated form. Step 2. In the case of zinc blend, the finely powdered ore is concentrated by froth flotation process. I need not explain froth flotation because in the introduction part itself I have explained all the process. So kindly refer that froth flotation process. Here normally we are using an oil and water. This sulfide ore, it is getting attached with the oil and just floating over the top, you can remove. Here the ore is wetted with oil and the gangue by water. The sulfide ore floating at the top can be removed and collected separately. So this is the way we have to concentrate sulfide ore. Step 3, conversion of ore into more suitable form of ore, that is oxide ore by roasting. Here, the concentrated ore is roasted at about 1200 Kelvin in excess of air. Zinc sulfide is converted into zinc oxide. Any zinc sulfate formed by its oxidation changes to zinc oxide on roasting. Kindly follow. So, zinc sulfide, when we are heating with oxygen, it is converted into zinc oxide and sulfur dioxide gas which is escaping out, leaving zinc sulfide. Suppose if excess of heating, zinc sulfate may be converted into zinc sulfate. Kindly follow. But this zinc sulfate, when we are heating again, converted again into zinc sulfate, sulfur dioxide, and oxygen will be formed. So finally we are getting only zinc oxide. Kindly follow, that is the most suitable form. So we are going to extraction of impure zinc from this zinc oxide. The roasted ore is then mixed with coke and taken in a fire clay retort, which consists of bottle-shaped fire clay tube closed at one end and fitted with an earthenware condenser at their mouth. These have been heated strongly in a reverberatory furnace. Kindly follow. So when we are heating, what is happening now? Here the zinc oxide is reduced to zinc by carbon. Kindly follow the reaction. When you are heating with carbon, it is called carbon reduction. So zinc is carbon, this zinc oxide undergo reduction to zinc and copper monoxide is forming. So CO formed burns at the mouth of the condenser with the color of the blue flame. Impure zinc metal thus obtained is called zinc spelter. Zinc spelter. Then step 5, purification. Impure, kindly follow, impure zinc containing lead, iron, cadmium, arsenic will along with be present, can be purified either by fractional distillation or by electrolytic method. What is fractional distillation? Pure zinc can be obtained from impure zinc by distillation at 1170 Kelvin to 1270 Kelvin. If you boil it, distill it, so arsenic volatiles away from first and then zinc with the traces of cadmium leaving behind the iron and lead. So 100% of zinc can be obtained by repeated distillation. Kindly follow. The other method, purification by electrolytic method. This is the same method commonly we are using. Here, impure zinc acts as an anode and pure zinc plates act as a cathode in an electrolytic cell with zinc sulfate solution containing little sulfuric acid as electrolyte. On passing electric current, pure zinc from the electrolyte gets deposited on the cathode, pure L, that is zinc. An equal amount of zinc from impure plate goes into solution from the anode. This is the, actually that is the diagram I have not shown. You have seen already in the case of copper. Same way this is. Kindly follow. The next is extraction of iron from limonite. Formula Fe2O3.3H2O. Here, please memorize these words. There are 4 ores of iron. One is hematite, Fe2O3, that is from which iron can be extracted without any water molecule, hematite. Kindly follow. A limonite, it is containing 3 water molecules, Fe2O3.3H2O, Fe. So I have shown in yellow color, that is we are going to use for the extraction. Magnite, Fe3O4 is a mixture of iron oxide, so from which iron can be extracted. Siderite, it is ferrous carbonate from which iron can be extracted. So let me take limonite for the extraction of iron. As usual, we have 5 steps. The steps involved in extraction of iron is grinding, second step concentration, third step conversion to more suitable form of ore, then extraction of iron, that is impure iron, and purification of iron. This is the 5 steps we are following. Step 1, grinding. What here, iron is mainly extracted from the ore limonite. Naturally occurring limonite is finely powdered by grinding in a ball mills. Kindly follow. Second step, concentration. In the case of limonite, finely powdered ore is concentrated by following any suitable method for oxide ore. For oxide ore, I have given already a number of methods how to the converted to, that is by number of methods we are using for reduction method, heating with the carbon monoxide, metals like magnesium, calcium, etc. we have shown you. So any one of the method you can use. The next one, conversion to more suitable form of ore. Kindly follow here. The ore after washing is calcinated or roasted in a furnace. Kindly follow. So when you roasted in a furnace, calcinated, we know the meaning either by simple dry heating or roasted meaning in presence of air you have to heat. So this is calcination. On calcination, 3 water molecules will go in the form of vapor, leaving Fe2O3 in the form. So it is getting concentrated. The percentage of ion is concentrated. Step 4, extraction of impure ion. The roasted ore then is mixed with coke and heated in a blast furnace for smelting. Here, iron oxide is reduced to iron by carbon monoxide in stages. Kindly follow. 3 moles of Fe2O3 combines with CO to produce 2 Fe3O4 and carbon dioxide is going out. So that means a mixed oxide is formed. The mixed oxide again undergo reduction with carbon monoxide to form ferrous oxide, 3 moles, carbon dioxide is going out. When ferrous oxide again reacts with CO to produce impure ion, the carbon dioxide is going in. So by repeated reduction with CO, we are converting into ion, impure ion we are getting by step 4. Kindly follow. So the final step is, let me discuss about the extraction of impure ion, some information again. At the bottom of the furnace, the molten ion zinc down while above this float the fusible slab which protect the molten ion from oxidation. Molten ion slag are collected separately. Ion thus obtained is called pig ion. Kindly follow. The solid pig ion on remelting in a vertical furnace to get cast iron. So there are 2 terms. One is pig ion, another is cast iron. Kindly follow. The next one, purification. Impure ion is converted into the pure metal. So for the final form is wrought iron is the purest form of iron and is prepared by heating cast iron containing 2 to 5% of carbon in a reverberity furnace lined with iron oxide. Kindly follow. This is under with the carbon reduction. The carbon present in the cast iron is oxidized by the iron oxide to get wrought iron, which contains only 0.2% of carbon. So almost 99.8% of iron we can get from this method. Kindly follow. So this is the method we can purify the iron. The next, the extraction of aluminium from ores. Kindly follow. For aluminium, there are nearly 6 ores are available. Normally among the 6 ores, bauxite and cryolite normally used generally to extract aluminium. So let me explain one by one. One is corundum, aluminium oxide, formula Al2O3, aluminium can be extracted. Number 2, diaspore, that is aluminium oxide monohydrate, aluminium can be extracted. Bauxite, 2 moles of water is there, Al2O3.2H2O, again aluminium can be extracted. Cryolite, that is Na3AlF6, so aluminium can be extracted. This is the halide ore. Feldspar, this is the silicate, KAlSi3O8, again aluminium can be extracted. Kindly follow. that is alunite or alum stone. That is another one we have K2SO4 dot Al2SO4 3 dot 4 AlOH3. Again, aluminium can be extracted. But we are using either bauxite or cryolite in this case. Let me explain. So extraction of aluminium from aluminium ore. Steps involved here as usual 5 steps. Normal is the aluminium ore is grinded. The normally occurring aluminium ore is grinded into powder. Powder form is getting concentrated in the second step. Then concentrated ore converted into more suitable form of ore in the third step. Then fourth, extraction of impure metal from the suitable form of ore. And finally, purified metal we are getting. Kindly follow, I will one by one, I will go. First, grinding. Aluminium is mainly extracted from the ore, bauxite or cryolite. Please follow. This is the normally we are extracting from bauxite or cryolite. Naturally occurring bauxite ore is finely powdered by grinding in pulp mills. Second step, concentration. In the case of bauxite ore, the finely powdered ore is concentrated by following any suitable method. Kindly follow. Any suitable method means that is we have seen already this is an oxide ore. Kindly follow. So that the corresponding any one of the suitable method you have to follow. That is, we will simply call it as the calcination or any that is roasting. Step 3, conversion to more suitable form of ore. Here the concentrated ore is converted suitably to other oxide ore to more suitable form. Step 4, this is our extraction of impure metal. Extraction, electrolysis of fused alumina. Kindly follow. In the metallurgy of aluminium, purified aluminium is mixed with Na3AlF6. So, aluminium oxide we are getting from the, that is in the third step. So, with that we are mixing a small quantity of Na3AlF6 which lowers the melting point of the mixer and brings conductivity lower and brings conductivity. Kindly follow. The fused mass is then electrolyzed. Here, steel cathode lined with carbon act as that is cathode, and graphite anode are used for electrolysis. Please follow. This is a cell electrolysis of fused alumina. Steel cathode lined with carbon. Cathode, steel is cathode, lined with carbon is cathode, and graphite anode are used for electrolysis. This process of electrolysis widely known as Hall-Héroult process. Hall-Héroult process, kindly memorize. Aluminium can be extracted by electrolysis from a different process they will give. Hall-Héroult process you have to memorize. Continuation. During electrolysis, what is happening? Aluminium is produced and is zinc to the bottom, while oxygen appears at the anode, which are oxidized thereby and have to be replaced from time to time. That should be removed. As the concentration of alumina falls, the resistance of bath increases and is indicated charge control lamp which glows. So more alumina is added to make for loss. Kindly follow. So the aluminium metal formed here is tapped from time to time through the tapping hole near the bottom. The metal thus obtained is about 99% pure. The reactions that are taking place are at cathode aluminium ion 3 plus, it is moved to the, kindly follow, and neutralized by accepting electron. Reduction takes place, aluminium is getting deposited. At anode, that is carbon anode, that is oxidation, the carbon dioxide is getting forming and electron is released. This is oxidation. So oxidation takes place at the anode, aluminium is deposited at the cathode. We are getting 99% pure of aluminium. The next we are going for purification. Large quantities of aluminum metals are refined today by Hoops process. Please follow. That is Herald process we have seen here. This is Hoops process. Here, a carbon linked tank, carbon lined tank, carbon lined tank are placed three layers differing in specific gravity. So it will be in the form of three layers. Kindly follow. It will be in the form of three layers. So carbon lined tank are placed in three layers differing in specific gravity. Impure molten aluminum containing copper and silicon forms bottom layer in this layer and serves as the anode. Serves as the anode. A mixture of fluorides of sodium, barium and aluminum in the fused state and saturated with aluminum constitute middle layer. Pure molten aluminum at the top serving as a cathode. So top layer serving as a cathode where aluminum is getting deposited. On passing electric current, aluminum from the middle layer passes into upper layer and at an equal amount from the bottom layer passes into middle layer. This process is going on in cycle. So from the top layer we are collecting aluminum almost 99.9% is called tapped from the top layer. Kindly follow. This is the method we can extract the corresponding the pure aluminum. So I hope I have come to the conclusion. So I have explained you how pure metals samples, 4 metals, how extracted I have explained. My dear students, who are viewing my video in YouTube, that is, channel name is Neat Chemistry by Dr.R.G. And this channel I have started to help poor students of India, specifically to give basic and theoretical knowledge to understand chemistry. So any student afraid of chemistry, you are not afraid. Will be well trained by these chapters that I have taken. So I have taken from 8th standard to 12th standard. So I have included 8th standard, 9th standard, 10th standard units under the basic concept of chemistry, that is +1 chapter. So actually in the book only 16 pages are there. But I have taken nearly 17 lessons, 17 chapters I have taken, including all these lessons, which are essential to know. So this channel is suitable for 8th standard to 12th standard students. It is suitable. After finishing these lectures, finishing +2 level, I will discuss questions from NEET, from IIT, from AIMS, from AFMC, from AIPMT and MSET Andhra. I will take question almost 50 questions from each unit I will discuss. So that is the most important for you. So the first let me complete the theory, then I will discuss the previous year question paper. Kindly follow. That is purely previous year question paper. I will indicate within the year. If you want, you can verify from the question paper. So this is for YouTube concern. And coming for students who are waiting for NEET entrance examination conducted by Government of India for this academic year, I have a news for you. We are running a coaching center, Vetri Coaching Center in Pondicherry for the last 20 years, and we have many achievements in these years. We have started a website, vetri.s. Now this is in the pandemic condition. It is very suitable. You can use as a classroom coaching. So what is the achievement? If you go our home page of vetri.s, you can see the achievement with all proof with the photograph. The first achievement is every year 10 to 20 students are going and joining in Jipper Medical College. 150 to 200 students are joining in other medical colleges. A few students are joining every year IIT, and hundreds of students are joining in other engineering colleges. Kindly follow. The second most important I want to inform you, one of our student R. Srinivasa Raghavan in 2003 came All India first rank in JIPMER. At that time, no NEET was there, no common entrance, separate entrance for separate exam for JIPMER, AIMS, Vellore, everything is separate. At that time, in JIPMER, he got first rank. This is our achievement. So let me give some information regarding vetted daughters, my dear students, those who are studying +1, +2 and +2 completed repeated students, kindly listen me. So there are three important features I want to give. Three important features of vetted daughters so that like classroom you can easily study and score 600 to 700 marks out of 720. The first thing is important feature that the vetted daughters has 200 video lessons, 200 unit test. Kindly follow. The video lessons, 200 video lessons are taken by the experienced professors with doctorate degree and 20 to 30 years of experience in IIT and NEET coach, that is NEET like coaching. AIMS, previously it was AIMS like, now it is NEET, we can call it as medical coaching. And also they are teaching for BSc, MSc, MPhil and PhD level. So they will be very clearly explain the basic concept, short route, everything in the lesson. Another advantage to see the video lesson is, it is full of notes will be there. Notes, derivation, equation, everything will be there. So when you are viewing, if you want to note anything is new for you, information is new, please touch the video, it will stop, you can note in your notebook, formula, definition, the diagram, anything, then again touch, it will run. So that video you can see any number of times. That is the advantage. And the second case, we have 200 unit tests. Kindly follow. All the 200 unit test questions we have taken from 20 years of IIT question papers, that is from 1980 to 2015, 20 years of AIMS, AFMC, AIPMT, MSET Andhra, Karnataka, Delhi. So all these questions, it is framed from this we have taken and we given in the vetted daughters in 200 unit tests. You can ask, what is the advantage of giving the previous year question papers? We have observed for the last 6 years of NEET and examination coaching, we observed nearly 75 to 80 questions, same question repeated. Same question. So 80 means multiplied by 4, 320 marks it will give. Vetted daughters will give you 320 marks. Please follow. And if you are a good student and you are hardworking, sincere, you will get 300 plus. So automatically you will get 600 to 700 mark. Easily get, you will come to All India rank. So automatically you can join JIPMER, AIMS or Vellore, wherever you want. Kindly follow. So other important information, even dull student, they can get minimum 500 marks they can get. Please follow. Now I want to give one information. So we have provision, that is how to write test. When we are giving training, this is actually we are going to write 200 tests unit wise. So each unit have 2 unit tests. Say for example, in this case, general principle process of isolation, we have test 1, you have test 2, each one having 45 questions. All the questions are from the previous year question papers of IIT, AIMS, etc. So what will happen now? When you are want to attend, you just enter test menu, click, then you go inside the corresponding the unit, for example, general principle and process. If you want to attend, then there is a menu called attempt. There is a menu called attempt. You click the attempt menu, immediately a window will open. A window will open. In the window, question number 1, you can see option A, option B, option C, option D. And then below there are 3 other menu are there. Kindly follow. Below you have there is 1 to 45 number, question number will be there, only number. So, suppose if you see the question number 1, after reading, you are reading the options, you observe that, let us assume you have observed A is the correct answer, put a click there. When you click, what is happening? The wonder here is, number 1, question number 1, which was in yellow color, converted into green color. Second question will become blue color, all the remaining will be yellow. So, there are 3 menus. One is, this is the reverse, center is complete, and this is the next. So using next menu, you can go for second question, third question, etc. After going, if you want to come back, you just reverse, they will come back the question. So complete menu, you should be very careful. Only after attending all the 45 questions, you have to press complete. Kindly follow. When you press complete only, you will get the marks. Just wait here. Here I want to give one information. Students studying +1, +2 and +1 completed students, if you are joining with your daughters, so you are going for, after finishing all the 200 tests, you are going for All India entrance examinations. So NEET entrance. So I want to guide you. So you have to follow 3 steps to score more than 600 marks. More than 600, you have to follow 3 steps. Step 1, attend the question botany, zoology, chemistry and physics. This order you have to attend. Only theory questions, not problems. When you go for chemistry and for physics, problem will be there. Only theory, and that too only known question, 100% known. Let us assume 100 questions are known to you. Theory question, very clear. Out of 100, nearly, I have told you 80 questions, it will come from the question bank of 20 daughters, I told you. So you have already secured 400. Now remaining 100 questions, because normally last year 200 questions are asked, the NEET. So remaining 100 questions you have to answer. Kindly follow. Then go back again, botany, zoology, physics, chemistry and physics. The question, the theoretical question, which are very difficult. So you have to think logically twice, thrice. And if you feel it is worth for 80% worth, it is correct, put a click. And if it is worth less than 40%, don't click, don't answer the questions. Please follow. So the second step is over. The third step, now go for the problems of chemistry and physics. In chemistry, there will be 1/3 of the total question will be problems. In physics, there will be 50% of the will be problems. So in the case of problems, use suitable formula, substitute suitable units, calculate. After calculation, find out the answer. That answer you compare with the option given in the question paper. And if it coincides any one of the options, then you can put a tick mark. Otherwise, verify, check. And if you are not getting, please don't answer the questions. So after the 3 steps is over, and just finally click complete or submit, finish whatever option given there. Kindly follow. So let me come back the other side. So in the case of petty daughters, this is for your specific training test. Let me call it as NEET entrance training coaching. NEET entrance coaching. That is the real entrance. This is the coaching. So in this coaching, so if you click complete, immediately you can see it will give marks out of 180. Suppose you are getting 160. Kindly follow our software. It is framed by us. It is framed by us. So immediately mark will be displayed. You can see the marks 160 out of 100. That means 20 marks you have lost. So where you have done mistake, if you want to see each question what is the correct answer, there is a provision in Wikidata which is not available in other online coaching. Kindly follow. No online coaching in India has this provision. We are having a menu called review. That is, if you press the review, the window will open. In the window, question 1, you can see there is question. Option A, option B, option C, option D will be there. there is correct answer in yellow color. Correct answer here in yellow color. Below that, there is video solution. Kindly follow video solution, also not available in any other online coaching. It is only the best feature of Vetidatas. Only Vetidatas having video solution answer. In other online coaching, if you go, they will give a single word answer or one line answer they will give. For a dull student or weak student, they cannot understand the problem or theory. So here, suppose, let me explain now. Suppose while you are looking this question number 1 after pressing review, you have already clicked A is the correct answer. So A will be in blue color. Please follow. Your answer will be in blue color. Correct answer will be in yellow color. So compare your answers. If they are same, your answer is correct. If they are different, your answer is wrong. Then if you want to know the answer, please click the video. So video means a professor having doctorate degree and 20 to 30 years of experience will take class like, that is classroom like, he will take class. Or he will stand in front of a board. He will write everything. So he will read the questions, he will read the option, and then he will explain definition, formula, differences, everything. He will take 10 to 15 minutes he will spend for each questions. 15 minutes for each questions. He will spend time to explain you in very clear manner. So even a very dull student can easily understand. So similar type of question, if it is repeated in NEET main entrance exam conducted by Government of India, they can very easily attend the questions. So this is the feature is not available in other online coaching center. Kindly follow. The third most important feature is ours is low cost. We are collecting only 10,000 rupees for the whole year. 1 year, only 10,000. If you go for other coaching, online coaching, they will charge more than 1 lakh. Kindly follow. Then you can ask, how to follow this, pay these 10,000 rupees. You have to pay 10,000 rupees in the name of Santi, Director of Vetri Coaching Center, in Indian Bank, account number 71271947, IFC code IDIB 000P134. So any query or any information you want, you can get from the cell number 989417642. This is also WhatsApp number. So contact. Suppose after paying, you send the proof along with. Immediately within 5 to 10 minutes, you will be connected. You will be given a password. Using the password, you can operate Vetidatas. You can see 200 lessons. You can attend 200 tests. Kindly see, even daily, if you write 2 tests, and again, simply attending tests is not sufficient. You have to view video solution. Just imagine, each video minimum 10 minutes means 45 into 10 means 450 minutes. So kindly follow. Nearly 6 to 7 hours it will take for you to go through a video. So what will happen now? Minimum only 1 day, 1 test only you can attend. You complete 1 day, it's required to view 1 lesson, 1 video to attend. So for attending 45 minutes, to view again 6 hours. So nearly 6 hours you need, 6 to 7 hours you need. So this is possible only for students studying +1, +2 and +2 completed students, you can attend. So 1 day mean 200 days you have to go. Kindly follow. The whole year it will go. Kindly follow. This is the most important information. I hope I can come to the conclusion. Thank you very much for your kind cooperation. I will see you again in my next lecture.